There, welcome. It's announcement time, and glad you're watching. We've got a lot of news and notes to get to today, so we'll start with men's breakfast, which will be this coming Saturday, January 13th, 8:30 a.m. at Coffee Works in Chesterland, right on 306. Breakfast fellowship. Mark Reichel is the person to contact if you have any questions, and just to give him a heads up if you know already that you're going to attend. It'd be great if you just touch base with him.
Wednesday, the 10th of January, is our next book club discussion. The book is Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. And if you need a copy, we can make those available to you, or library copies available to you. Just contact Sue Matsky. Starts at 1 o'clock in the fellowship hall, and it is always a lot of fun, I'm told. I've never been able to make it.
Yeah. I can neither confirm nor deny that calamari will be served at the. Yeah, I don't know. Might be.
Good.
Might be. Coming up this Saturday, all of my announcements are about Saturday.
Okay.
Evidently, the same Saturday, the 13th of January. You'll be taking down the decorations for Christmas. That will begin around 9 a.m. The principle of many hands make light work, I think, is definitely best seen at an event like that. And taking down usually tends to go more quickly anyway than putting up. So any amount of time you could donate to that, I think, would quicken the amount of time needs to be spent. It'll be in and out on a Saturday with the rest of your day to spend. So come on down around 9 o'clock and they will definitely find something for you to do.
And ladies, on Saturday, the 27th of January, we're hosting our annual ladies luncheon. It will be in the fellowship hall. It'll start at 11:45, and it will feature the culinary skills of the men at St. Mark. $10 a person. And what's really cool, besides an amazing layout of food and awesome conversation and fellowship, you have a David Anesco presenting Man in the Shroud, or the Shroud of Turin. And if you have not seen that, it is absolutely worth watching. It is a great presentation. He does an amazing job just kind of pointing out what it is and some of the research that he's done and what research others have done in that field over the many years. So January 27th, more information is in the bulletin. I guess the at $10 a person, and there is a that could be placed in Jackie's mailbox by Wednesday, the 24th.
Yeah, and related to that, as Pastor Chris said, the men will be serving. If you are a man and would like to serve, we can find a place for you. And again, Mark Reichel is the person to contact. His number is in the bulletin for your use. So come on down. Rick Houston is kind of leading the cooking for that. If you've ever had a Rick Houston meal, you know it is no joke. It is worth looking forward to. So 27th, you will want to be there.
Do the men get some of that food?
Of course they do.
Okay.
I mean, it has to go through the men to get to the women.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
We don't want to give them something without ensuring that it's good.
Taste testers, and you can be the ones eating the
I remember back in my young days working in restaurants, and we never got the food.
You didn't?
No, you bring your peanut butter sandwich or something. So.
Yeah. So I worked at McDonald's, and I got to take home Sundays at the end of my shift. That's why I worked there. I don't know if I got paid or not, but they would let me take ice cream. But I was fat. That was fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Secret Sisters Prayer Ministry. That starts every year, and it has started again. The sign-up sheet is available for 2024. Really, it's an opportunity to be linked up with a sister secretly, and you spend the year praying for her, and someone does the same for you. It's a really neat, powerful ministry. It really is, especially because it's kind of in the shadows of the church life. Nothing really big, but you'll get cards or whatever.
Mhm.
It's a nice ministry.
It is. A lot of times those arrive with incredible timing too.
Yes.
Like you pick that out and read it, and on a day where you really needed to know somebody was thinking about you in
Yeah.
prayer. It's great. The Altar Flower calendar has been posted. I saw people signing up this morning, getting their dates. So it's just first come, first serve, basically. The sign is posted right by the main entrance to the sanctuary. As you come in, it's to the left of the main entrance. If there's a particular date that you want, just add your name. And if somebody has the date you want, you can start to engineer a trade if you want to go down that road. It's happened before. So nothing is set in stone, but we would like to provide the opportunity for you to honor the people that you'd like to honor through the flowers. So open right now. Go sign up.
We've talked a lot about technology here at St. Mark, the new video cameras that we've installed, the security cameras, the online, all of these programs are all online. They weren't there several years ago. We have an app for our congregation that includes a directory with names and other information. And we also have ways of electronically giving electronically. And so there's information in here. If that is something that you are interested in, we do offer that. We make it available. And it's as simple as texting a number and providing your amount, and it kind of takes over from there. So more information, if you have any questions, you can contact the financial secretary, which right now is Della Burke. I think that's transitioning soon, so we'll put that in the mail.
Yep. Every week we have a list of people that we pray for in worship. And we have other lists that appear in our bulletin that grow and shrink, but mostly grow, and they're rather lengthy. What we're asking is that you would just look over that list if you've made a prayer request, if you are one of the people who are on the list, and just communicate with us as you have opportunity about, being on the list or not. We are not going to remove any names automatically, but we do want to be, mindful also of the space that's there. So anything that you can do to kind of enlighten us or say, we've had prayer there, and maybe we can transition that into a prayer of thanks for a great answer, whatever. But just at the beginning of this year, it seems like a good time to kind of look at that with new eyes. So if you can help in any way, just look at that, communicate with the church office as you have the chance.
A real brief reminder, we have calendars, printed paper bound calendars available when you enter into the church's main entrance. There's a table in front of you, and it's on the table there. It'll probably be there for probably a few more weeks, I would guess.
Yeah.
By July, we usually remove it.
Yeah. We'll have a meeting to consider
Maybe.
the ramifications of removing the
Yeah.
calendars.
Yeah, we won't remove names from the bulletin, but the calendars.
Right. Yeah, we are still looking for 2 people to help out with coffee team once every 5 weeks. It's not a whole big involved thing, but we do need people to do it. And if that's something that you're able to do and can once every a little bit more than a month do that, we'll contact Karen Rudar and she will put you into the appropriate spot.
And then just a last reminder again about the directory. If your picture is not in there and you would like that, contact the church and we'll get that organized for you, right? During a Sunday service or something, we can get a picture of you. Also, if you have emergency information, contact information that you'd like to add, again, you can either contact the church. There's some forms that you can fill out, like a real simple form, or contact even Kim Ryan, and we will get you get that information updated.
Very good. Useful tool,
Very.
that app is.
Mhm.
One announcement that I have that's not in the bulletin is that this coming Tuesday, there is Bible study, weather permitting, of course, but it is the last installment of A Vocabulary of the Christian Faith. It's going to be on the term Epiphany for somewhat obvious reasons. It will be led by Pastor Gerald Mansky, who will be serving in my stead as our circuit pastors meet on Tuesday. And then the week following, a new Bible study will begin. It's called Psalm Shelters in the Storm. And it's a mouthful, but it says what it's all about. We'll be looking over the course of the study, we'll be looking at 6 Psalms and how they serve as shelters for the storms of life. And they're written, incidentally, by an Ohio district pastor, now retired, Mark Etter, who served down in the Northern Kentucky and Cincinnati area. So that's this coming Tuesday. Join us for that. See you online in all the usual places, and we'll talk to you again soon.